Hello. How are you? How's it going out there? How are you in quarantine over there? Yeah, it's again your girl Ineviona. Come for more. I've come, of course, for more about your club. Now, today, I want us to talk about. Yesterday, I explained why Break Club was basing around prisoner. Today I want us to look about the advantages of Prizm over Royal Club and why it is actually preferred by Royal Club. Like I said yesterday, I would go through this now. Firstly, Prizm has a lot of advantages. That is why Royal Club is actually basing around it. Firstly, when it comes to Prizm, there is a minimum fee, only 0.5% of the transaction amount. What do I mean by this? The fees are used for network development. This 0.5 of the transaction amount. You can call it the basic fee, or okay, it is always for simple, these small charges, but it's always 0.5%. That is quite some small amount of money. That is why it is minimal. It's called minimal fee. Only 0.5% of the transaction amount will only be deducted on the money you have. Now, when it comes to this, it is actually meaning that Prizm is actually, how can I term it? It is actually, saving if it can only deduct only 0.5, because we've seen several jobs when they can actually cut half of your salary just because they want to cover up the basic needs or something like that. And when it comes to this, it's only 0.5. That is some small amount of money that you can even forego minus even noticing that it has gone. Secondly, there are no limits or penalties. Yeah. Now here, you transfer and receive any amount of coins. Pay only the basic fee. Otherwise, the use of Prizm currency is actually regarded as being free. What do I mean by this? Here in Prizm, there are no limits or penalties. You transfer money or receive it the way you wish to, and then you only pay the basic fee. The other fee I told you about, the 0.5, it is only you're required to pay. Otherwise, Prizm cryptocurrency is actually regarded as something being free of charge, and that is quite worth. No. And then another thing, you can send a transaction at any time and it will pass quickly and without any trouble. Transaction passes instantly or with a couple of minutes, only in just a blink of an eye, and transaction is done, is finished. That is something that is actually really awesome. We always get stuck with, long, or you maybe this making up lines. You feel like it's so hectic, and then it brings about the stress. You have a lot to do, to take care of. In Prizm, it is only in a blink of an eye. Yeah, something very small, just in seconds, and the transaction is actually done. Now, another point is Prizm is safe and reliable. Prizm uses blockchain technology and has all the advantages of cryptography. Your assets are actually secure. When it comes to Prizm, I already said it's safe and reliable, and it has built its, blockchains. It is always on a private blockchain technology and all the advantages of cryptography, whereby assets of people in the club are always safe and secure. There are no cases of intruders or hackers. No, you'll not find that. Now, another point is it is easy and accessible. This is self-explanatory. It is easily accessed and accessible. You do not need anything but the internet to work with Prizm. Yes, and you just need your phone or your computer to work, and that's all. It is easy, and nowadays you can actually access to phones, computers, stuff like that. So you only need your phone or internet to work with Prizm. Now another point is privacy. You can be banned from transferring funds, like when it comes to others. Some don't actually take privacy as a big thing, but here in Prizm we do regard it as a big thing, because privacy matters. Now here in Prizm, you cannot be banned from transferring funds or receiving them from anyone. When I want to receive or send cash, it is only me that will actually be in charge of that, and I don't have to first consult anyone to send or receive money. No, it's not like that. And then in Prizm, now under middleman, you're in the full control of your own money. You own your money, and it is your money, no one else's money, and no one is in charge. And then there is transparency. What do I mean by this? Prizm source codes are open and available to everyone. Everyone can make sure that the cryptocurrency only performs a declared function. That is self-explanatory. And then another point is decentralization. Prizm works regardless of banks, politics, or mega corporations. This is, it is on its own. It has nothing behind it, or some, stuff like that. It is on its own when we come to talking about decentralization. Now guys, all I can say, start using Prizm now, join Roy Club, and create a digital future. See you next time.